TuliTuli, and let's do part 3. We're going to do a part 3 of a 4-part series. All I'm at is the Google main page. I'm going to select Google. I'm going to select YouTube, and I'm going to go up to the upper right hand corner, select the channel logo, and go down to YouTube Studio. On the left here, you'll see where it says dashboard. We're going to go to content, and you're going to see your newest video at the top, and you're going to figure out which video you want to edit. You're going to, if this is how I get to it, I'm going to go to this pencil where it says details. I also want to make sure I'm on private, because if you're on public, then anybody who watches your video is going to see the original until it's fully processed, and you don't want to spend all the time adding music and doing all this editing when people are going to start watching your video, and by the time it's done processing, majority of the people have already seen it and didn't get to enjoy all your fun add-ons. So let's do this. So if you want to edit the title or description, this is the perfect place to do it. It also gives you the option to do end screen and cards here. We are going to go to the left though, and we're going to hit this editor, and we're going to go that way. All right, so we kind of touched on this in part 2. We're going to do it again because I had to actually accidentally cover it up. So we're going to do to subscribe, because we always want people to subscribe. I'm going to pull that down because I want it at the bottom right now. And then we're going to hit another element button, and we're going to choose video. And I noticed that in part 2 it only allowed for the most recent and best reviewer. Now I'm able to choose a specific video, which is really cool because we want to do part 2. And then if I go again and do video, I can choose another specific video and do part 1. So that's exciting. We're going to go to the upper right and this blue button, save it, which literally takes a few seconds. So info cards, if you ever watch a video and someone goes to you and says, or not goes to you, but in their video, they're like, oh, if you haven't seen this video, you know, there's a link above. And yes, I just put my glove on for that. So, all right, that link above is going to be your info card. So we're going to select that, and I want to actually choose a video. And I want to choose part 2 in case somebody opens up my part 3 video and hasn't seen part 2. Normally, if you're going to sit here and point up, you're going to want to match this blue box here with where you're pointing in your video. I don't have that in the video we're editing, but I'm going to want to put it towards the beginning. So I don't want people getting too far in if they want to view the second video first and they don't want to have to search for it. This is how it's going to appear in your box when somebody's watching a video. You also have the option to add custom messages and teaser text. For time's sake, I'm going to pass on that. We're going to save this, and we're going to do audio. So when it comes to audio, you have your music here that's kind of like already pre-added. You have your starred, which you have the ability to have like a favorites category, and then you can also pick up here, it's an audio library, and there's a lot of songs to choose from. And let's say if you scroll down and you scroll over, you could pick a whole bunch of stuff. I usually go by genre, because if I am looking for something that doesn't have words, I'm not necessarily going to pick hip hop and rap. Or I also kind of look at the duration of time. I am not in the mood for jazz and blues, so we're gonna just keep on going. I don't want jingle bells and all this other stuff. Yeah, so there is a lot of options here. And what's this? Oops, I don't know. We can fast forward. Maybe next time. That's cool. I like that. All right, so let's hit the star button. They also have sound effects, guys. So, okay, let's pause this. Can you hear me now? Okay, so they also have sound effects, and that's gonna be fun. Maybe we should add one of those. This is my first time actually adding a sound effect. Oh, and I love trains. Okay, not the air horn I was expecting, but I like it. Oh, it's cartoon, that's why. Well, you know, it is what it is. All right, so, okay, when I hit YouTube Library, it actually opened a new tab. So we're going to go back to the video editor tab here. And let's go to start. Okay, so last train north. Let's add that. And you can see the music icon here, and it's going to go there. So it's always going to load on the loudest volume. So there's these lines here. And last time I tried zooming in on the lines, my video stopped recording. So I'm not touching my video for you guys. I'm so sorry. This is my third attempt trying to do this. First attempt, I got a phone call. Second attempt, I tried to zoom in, and yeah, it ended my phone, or ended my video. So, all right, so there's these lines down here. It's gonna adjust the mix level, which just simply means volume. I'm just gonna go, I don't want the low. Well, we'll do the lowest, and that way you have an idea of how low is. And there we go. If I hit these three buttons, you can see the license info, or you can delete that. You can also kind of, oh, actually this one didn't allow me to do it. All right, so let's do a sneak peek. Where's preview? Is there, well, there might not be a preview, but there is a play if my thing lets me load it.
Hello, TuliTuli here, and today we're going to go over some of the most...
Wow, my voice is really, like, maybe we need to make it a little bit louder. All right, so I changed the mix level, which is what it's doing now. It's readjusting. And once that's done, let's play again and see what happens. One of my favorite songs, actually. Oh wait, it won't even let me. It won't even let me scroll down. All right. Well, we're gonna put one of my favorites at the end. Let's see what this is. Play.
Recent additions that I have for my stack.
See.
And I have 6 1-ounce crowns off the
a little bit goes a long way. I wish they gave you like a level of numbers and you could just type the number in versus like this whole scroll thing, because it's very misleading. Alright, we're working on it. I might edit this. Alright, so wait, no, did it move on its own? Oh shoot, it did. All that work. Okay, let's get out of there so it doesn't do it again. Let's see how loud this is.
And my favorite of all of those is the...
It's still low. Last time it was too high. See, this is like, they do numbers for the weirdest things, and then when it comes to music, like, why wouldn't you just add a number volume? Alright, let's see.
Use this tri-state refining now. Super excited to be able to...
It's like a touch loud. can't even tell if I'm moving it. All right. This is ridiculous. All right. We're just going to stick. Whatever this is, we're sticking with it. Love it or hate it. You guys have already seen part 1, right? Right? Have you seen part 1? If you haven't seen part 1, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a link right here. I don't think I can do that. But yes, I can. After I'm done recording, I'll add that link, which is the information card. All right, let's see how loud this is.
Eagle and Bell. This is one of 2 varieties that they made of California.
All right, it is what it is. All right,
And then
stop the music.
78, they changed.
Let's add another song. Okay, this is like one of my favorites. No way. But we're going to. And the fun part is if you have like something dramatic, you can put dramatic music. Like you don't have to do all one song. You can put like 20 songs in a video if you wanted to. But for time's sake, we're not going to. And we don't want them to overlap either. But what happens when we do that? Let's test that out. Remember to change the volume level. Might be a little loud, but we'll figure it out. All right, so what happens when you have 2 songs that overlap? Let's find out.
And the first thing that happened when I
It's a recipe for disaster.
nothing good.
We're gonna take this and
he dumps all his stuff out and he's like,
we're gonna take this end part here and we're gonna move it on over.
How exciting. But this,
Oh my gosh, how exciting. No, we want something a little more beat for that. So yeah, you can play with this and time it to like what's going on in your video, which is super exciting. So if you have a dramatic scene, you can put some dramatic music in there. This is taking a little bit long.
He's like, nothing good. And then he dumps all his stuff out and he's like, maybe you might be interested in this. Oh my gosh, how exciting.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add some music here. I don't want this there. It's like that's like a segue into the song. Let's get another song. Let's just see what's over here.
Caught my eye immediately.
Let's find something exciting, happy. What's let's see a search bar. Happy. What's this? Happy at the bottom. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. Okay, I'm just gonna start this, and it did open a new tab, so I'm gonna go back to the. It did open a new tab, so I'm gonna go back to the original tab. And I can't remember what the song was called. Shoot. It doesn't have this. Wow, this is horrible. It's not. Is it? One trainer was introspective. Is it in here? Do I have to download it? I think I might have to download it. Alright, let's download this. And then let's go back to video editor. And I'm just going to reload the... No, we don't want to reload that. Where is it? You should be in here. Why are you making me work for you? All right, I can hear the garage door opening, so we're just going to skip that. Volume is correct. I'm okay with that. Let's hit save. Now once I hit save, it's gonna be a good minute before it processes. And we didn't go over a few things. This allows you to zoom in and look at your video down here in smaller frames. We're going to
a liver pad.
make this longer.
That. And then here's the obverse.
All right, so after this, you're going to want to hit save, and just like how you trim and cut, it's going to take up to a few hours. So instead of having to blur my face out of the screen, I'm going to hit save after the fact. So thank you for viewing and watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope somebody learned something from this. And if not, I had fun making it. So I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching. Goodbye.